What's good, y'all? Thanks for joining me today on this podcast. Today I got a lot that I'm gonna speak about with y'all. Hopefully, you guys can see me good. Hopefully, the frame and everything is all right. Um, I'm working on a new location to get my videos pumped out. But today, I just want to talk to you guys about why I don't want to do music no more. Before I start the video, I just want to say God bless you to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on this video. And hopefully you can learn something from it. And if not, then have a nice day. The reason why I keep looking right here, because my mic is right here. So I'm really not sure if it's picking up on my voice or not. So y'all let me know in the comments. But like I said, this is my first podcast on my channel, but this is not my first podcast, period. So going forward, I would like to throw out some positive affirmations for my viewers. And if you guys like, you could say it with me. Starting now, I am great. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I am who I am supposed to be. And I am happy. So let's start there. I hope y'all having a good day. Today is Sunday. I've been doing a lot of meditating today, just sitting in my room in the silence and just also doom scrolling, just going through Instagram, social media. But today, one of my goals were to make music. That was one of the things that were on my list to do today. And I came to the conclusion that I no longer desire to make music like how I used to. And let me rephrase what I said, because I love making music, don't get me wrong, right? But it's everything that comes with the music that has distorted my perception of the art and my love for the art. Truthfully speaking, nothing can take away my love from the art of music, but my love has definitely been influenced in a negative way, and it wasn't always like this. I've been making music for as long as I can remember. And as a child, I would just harmonize and just make beats with my mouth, or just come up with shit. I was always the creative type. Never really was good at math class, or music was just my go-to. Music has always been my thing, and anything that has to do with arts and craft, anything that is on the creative side, I'm all for it. Mr. DIY, build a doghouse, or just, you know what I mean? I like hands-on things. But not to get sidetracked, my perception on music was distorted. And let me tell you why. Um, like I said, I've been making music since a kid, and music is fun. Who doesn't like music? You know, everyone listens to music. Music unites people. Music brings people together. You know, and basically that's what I wanted to achieve with my music. Uh, initially, and or originally and initially. But when I first started making music, I never used profanity in my music. And then I think it wasn't until like freshman year of high school, and that's when my music started to change. You know, because I was the kid, I couldn't really curse around my parents. You know what I mean? So it's just like whenever I'll make music in the house, it's I'll be very mindful of what I was saying, because I knew that the possibility of my mom hearing me say something derogatory or um, profanity, period. You know, I was probably gonna, you know, face some kind of consequence. Not severe, but probably hear something, or like what, you know. But it just was something that was frowned upon in my house as a child, for children to use profanity, and this is a this is all connected, because my music, in a sense, was innocent, I guess, because to this day my old music is up. Like some of my old music, like not all of it, because a lot of my music has been deleted throughout the years because of me, or I just lost an account, or whatever the case may be. Okay, oh well, it is what it is. But music I was making back then was more innocent. No cursing. I was talking about real life shit, you know? Um, and I was just being more cautious with what I said. But as I got to high school, my social environment changed, and so did my perception. And the way I viewed people changed, but not really. Um, let's just say a lot of things changed once I went to high school. But long story short, um, I know I mentioned to you guys my influences changed also. My association, the people I talk to, um, just the things that I absorb on a daily basis changed. And I have to stop saying that. But, and so on and so forth. The things that I absorbed changed, and I know, and I knew at the time, that they weren't fully beneficial for me. And there's a saying, ignorance is bliss, but I wasn't ignorant. So on and so forth. I was never ignorant, you know. Uh, let's just say I chose to follow the crowd. You know what I mean? I saw what everyone else was doing, and it didn't always appear to work for them, but it was just the norm of society for people to fuck up and to just, you know, smoke, use profanity, to just do things that weren't what I was used to seeing growing up in my household. And once I was exposed to these things, eventually I chose to conform, and these things became me, you know. And the reason for me saying that is because my music also changed, and so did the narrative on, I guess, what I was promoting and what I still promote. I mean, it's easy for me as an artist, because I still am an artist, even though I don't desire to make music. It's easy for me to say, oh, I don't promote drugs, I don't promote violence, I don't promote guns, I don't, you know, promote black on black crime, I don't promote hate. I'm just talking about it, you know. And as artists, we say we're just talking about it, or just, you know, shedding light, or just turning a negative situation into a creative situation, when really, as a culture, we have embraced the negativity instead of shun the negativity and put it in its place. So basically, we let the yeah. Basically, we let the bad shit be publicized, and we basically accepted it as just, it is what it is type shit. You know, this is what people do. Who cares? We all have free will. When that is 100% correct, you know, we all do have free will, and, you know, we can do whatever we please. Not saying that is right, but, you know, if I decided to cut my mustache off right now, I could just get rid of it and know, you know, some people will ask me questions, but my free will allowed me to do so. Long story short, what I'm saying is I've stopped making music because I realize how tainted the pool is. No, I realize how tainted the industry is, and it's not really a place I want to be. And that's my reason for making this video, because I know there's a lot of young people out there that's just like me, and music is like everything for them, bro. But it's just like, the music is everything, but like, a thing that we all don't talk about secretly is the motive behind the music. Like, okay, everyone says, you know, yeah, I love making music, I'm in it for the art. But like, at the end of the day, we all know we need money to pay our bills and take care of our life. You know, it's another means. It's a means to another end, basically. Money is a object that we use to get things done. You know, we trade our time for, in exchange for currency, and we use currency to move the world. That's why it's called currency. It flows, you know. But long story short, don't waste your time with the music industry. It's fucking rigged. I have millions of views on my music, and I'm still not mainstream, you know, and there's a reason for everything. But something told me to make this video, and I'm just gonna post it. I'm not even gonna edit it. And if y'all want a part 2, I'm gonna make a part 2 regardless. I really don't care, because maybe this is something I'll start doing, is just sharing my insight and wisdom with you guys, just so you guys could be more aware. Because ignorance is bliss. You never know until you know. And you could go your whole life eating shit and think it is the best Hershey's bar in the world, until someone tells you it's shit, and you know it's shit. Catch my drift? Anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a nice day. Hopefully you learned something from this video. God bless you, and I'm out.